Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing episode number 22 of I Build Your Teams, the series where I build my viewer squads into the best teams possible for my team showdown or whatever else you might be playing. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into today's episode. First team today comes in from Official Brandon. He's got 590,000 MT, says he's willing to make any changes, doesn't love Yang, and wants a replacement. Okay, I have an easy Yang replacement. Pink Diamond Roy Hibbert is an obvious replacement there. I personally would probably realign your point guard position. I don't love Steph. I mean, I know he's very fun to use offensively. I would rather just start Russ and bring Wade off the bench. Just my opinion. Take Steph out of the lineup personally and add another shooting guard. Who that shooting guard is debatable. I think I go Denny Avdia personally with his defense and with you already having Chambers. If you have Russ, Denny, Chambers, Ibaka, and Roy Hibbert at the 5, and then off the bench you have D Wade, Sean Elliott, Cam Boozer, KG, and either Sigma or Yang. Like, that's not bad at all overall, I wouldn't say. I think eventually you look to upgrade a Sean Elliott, maybe add another point guard at some point, but as of right now, that's not really a necessity. You could potentially grind for Bill Walton this season as well. I think he'd be a really nice upgrade at your big man spot, and eventually you'll get Draymond as well, who could also play for you for sure at your PG spot if you wanted him to at some point. But yeah, team's looking solid. I think a couple changes will really improve it. Second team is from Julius. He's got 4.6 mil. Wonder if there's any moves he can make that won't cost all of his MT. Okay, well, Levine and Shea, Dr. J and Terry, Tom and Booze, Kara, Surge and KG, and then Sar and Embiid. Biggest moves you could make. Probably like Tim Duncan at the 4 or Dark Matter SG at the 1. I mean, those are probably the biggest moves you can make, but I don't know if they're worth making. This is one of those teams where your team's already really good and you have a lot of MT saved. That's a really nice spot to be, honestly. I don't think you want to waste too much of your MT. I do think Tim Duncan would be a pretty noticeable upgrade at your power forward position. Would allow you to overall take like either Surge or Embiid out of your line, or sorry, KG or an Embiid out of your lineup, probably KG. I would not mind Tim Duncan. That's the most logical purchase to me for this team. Otherwise, I mean, this is a good job of team building right here. Looks like he's, if not no money spent, at least relatively low. I mean, he's pro pass only probably, but maybe he's like low money spent. I don't know. But no crazy original owner cards. Your best team in the game. Just a really well built, really solid overall squad, which is what I like to see. Team number 3 is from Quoric FN. He's got so he's just started. He's pro pass only. Some of the guys are holding spots till you better free cards to replace them. Okay, well, I will say your bigs are fine. At some point, Ryan Hollins might need to go, but for now, you're completely fine, and there is a free with Bill Walton that you can get from the mode completion as well. Your point guards, Harper's not bad, especially as a scorer. Defensively, though, I don't love him, and I definitely don't love Jordan Clarkson at this point. I feel like this, with 596K, you could potentially look to pick somebody else up, whether it be like a Stephon Castle as like a temporary option. You are also already level 25, so you could just, I mean, looks like you've been grinding. You could just finish off the grind for Draymond and run Draymond and Derek Harper as your, or sorry, Dylan Harper as your point guards. And I will say, if you're going to do that, Herb Jones needs to slide to the bench so that you can have Herb Jones with some more scoring, and you need to add to the shooting guard, which is where I probably go with a Harrison Barnes or a Brandon Ingram or somebody along those lines. That's kind of my thought process there, is sliding Harper and Jones to the bench, adding Draymond as well as a more offensive shooting guard option like a Harrison Barnes or Brandon Ingram or somebody like that. And overall, I think the team is actually decent. I haven't used Holland's jumper yet, but his stats and badges look awesome, so I could really see him being a good card as well. I did gameplay with Boozer. He is super nice, so feel solid about that squad. Next one is Ethan, 1.7 million MT. Says he had McDaniels, DeRozan, and, or sorry, De'Aaron Fox and Kevin Garnett at the end of his bench. To be totally honest, point guards are good, shooting guards are fine, small forwards are good, power forwards are good. Centers, not so much. Sabonis and Brad Miller is not ideal, I wouldn't say, for a matchup. You have a lot of MT as well to potentially rectify that. I will say Roy Hibbert's a no-brainer option. He's affordable. He's a buyout. He's really good. I think he is the obvious option to upgrade at that center position just because his shot is good. He's such a good interior big. He's got great size, great player build, but also just a really versatile overall card, enough speed to compete. He's nice, man. So definitely a top option there for sure. outside of that, I mean, I just think, I don't know. You're probably better off just running one of these guys as your backup center for the time being, whoever you prefer before between Sabonis and Brad Miller, because unfortunately, after Hibbert, I feel like there's not another great priced, really good option at the big man spot personally. That's just my opinion. So yeah, that's what I got for that squad. Overall, I mean, he could eventually look to upgrade his shooting guard at some point as well, if he wanted to. He doesn't really need to right now, but I'd probably upgrade at some point because George Gervin and Richard Hamilton isn't anything too crazy. Next up is questionable points. He says he mostly replaced Siakam with the new Cooper flag. He's struggling with MT. Well, I'll tell you this right now. Never, ever, ever open MT packs. Ever. He's opened, as you can see with the original owners, a few of those empty packs at least. And then obviously Klingon as well. But, I mean, I just think realistically, you can't be opening packs, and you certainly can't be opening packs with MT. Because more often than not, you're not going to get anything, and you're just going to wind up really disappointed about spending all that MT. So that is one thing I will definitely say. It's why I do Pro Money Spent this year, is to show you don't really need to spend anything besides Pro Pass to be very competitive online and beat God Sweats and stuff like that. I feel like we've been doing a good job against that of that lately. You could always sell Klingon as well, and like get to know Kalo Ware. I think he's a really good upshot. Sorry, get to know the better Young Hansen / Roy Hibbert. Roy Hibbert's the main reason that I was saying that. I feel like Young can be your backup center still, and then I realistically think that Roy Hibbert's better than Klingon. He's faster. His player build's just as good, if not a little bigger. His jumper's definitely a little better, I'd say, overall. More consistent, probably. He's very, very good. And the final team today comes in from Nosfer. He says he's 1.4 mil, looking for a starting shooting guard. Don't want to spend too much. I'll tell you the same answers I've given other people recently. Harrison Barnes and Denny Avdia are the two best options, I would say, at the shooting guard position right now, depending on whether or not you want your shooting guard to be more offensively focused or more defensively focused. So the team is actually very nice here. It's a very well-rounded squad. You just definitely need those shooting guard upgrades. And again, Denny Avdia and or Brandon Ingram would be really nice. Harrison Barnes really good. Kawhi Leonard's really good. Bunch of good cards for sure that are earnable by greening that meter. So with that being said, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy today's video. I am getting tired. I'm gonna try to go to bed pretty soon, but I hope y'all did enjoy. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.